So I'm out here in our front yard. It's like the botanical gardens. And as I look around, what am I seeing because of all the rain? Weeds. That's right, weeds. Now maybe you're a city folk and you live up in some big building and you don't ever pull weeds. But I have to pull weeds, and I don't like it. But one of the worst things that used to be about pulling weeds, sometimes still is I think I can hear them screaming. Not really, but it occurs to me, there was a study where they put crustaceans in boiling water in a room with some plants. They had the plants all hooked up with these machines and stuff, and the plants let out a plant scream or some kind of burst of energy when the crustaceans were put in the boiling water. So anyway, do the plants scream when you cut their branches, or the weeds when you pull them up? What does that remind you of? Clarice, at night when you awake, do you hear the screaming of the weeds? Yeah, that's a little creepy. See, I came to the conclusion that plants, you may not think plants have a soul. Maybe they don't, not as we think of them. But I think they have a spiritual kind of thing going on, right? I mean, they're little living things. And so I figured this. There's some kind of over spirit or main spirit or something of all of each different kind of plant. In other words, those kind of weeds right there. I pull them up. Well, that weed is like part of the over spirit of all those weeds. So when I pull one up, the over spirit just says it's no big deal. I got 6,252,000,000,000 and 5 more just like him within 5 miles of you. Anyway, that's the way I like to think of it. Then you don't get all creeped out about killing these plants and stuff, if you think about that thing with the crustaceans. And I hate to see crustaceans put in boiling water, though I am a shrimpitarian. A shrimpitarian means I don't eat meat, but I eat shrimp. I mean, I eat lobster, but I don't really like to eat lobster too much because I think they live to be 100 years old or something. It just freaks me out. But mostly just shrimp. That's basically the only meat, so I figure I'm a shrimpitarian. But I wouldn't put them live in boiling water. When I was a younger man, I used to put out crab traps and catch crabs out in the bay and bring them in, and you're supposed to put them in boiling water. Man, I hated that. It was just too much. I didn't like it. I finally just quit putting traps out and catching crabs. It was just, ugh. Can't go that route. If plants can sense the crustaceans in boiling water, can the flowers and the plants you do keep, the good ones, sense you pulling up those weeds? Is it like, are they going like, oh my God, he's mass murder right next to me? I mean, does that freak them out? Or is it sort of like, yeah, way to go. Yeah, get rid of those weeds, dude. The bad news, they're messing up the neighborhood. Those weeds got to go. Thanks a lot. I mean, which way is it, do you think? I'll have to give that a lot of thought.